All right, we're going to get started with our post-race media availabilities for today's Bad Boy Off-Road 300. We are joined by our second place finisher, Matt Kenseth, the driver of the number $20 General Toyota. Matt, you had a pretty strong race out there. Just talk about that finish, too.
Yeah, we had a good car today. Guys did good. Good pit stops, got me in position there with our strategy to have a shot for the win. 78 was definitely better than we were today, but we were able to get in position there. So anyway, I just didn't do a good job on that last restart, and Kevin did a better job than I did there. So he was laying back just a little bit, which he should, to try to get a run. And I spun the tires in the restart box a little bit, and then once he got alongside of me through 1 and 2, it was pretty much over. We weren't strong. Short runs were not our strong suit at all today. Took about 10 laps really to get a rhythm and get going and kind of get away from people, and used up pretty much everything I had holding Martin off. So just disappointing we didn't come home with it.
We'll open up to questions here. Please raise your hand. We'll get a wireless mic. We'll start up here.
Paul Lambert, the Grafton Globe. Matt, after the second place run, you won at Dover in June. What's your confidence level going into the elimination race?
Well, I feel good. I feel like our performance is good. I mean, you never know what's going to happen in these races. You never know, where you're going to finish. But certainly, I feel like as a group, our performance has been really, really strong all year. We just got to execute and get the finishes. Try to finish as good as we're running. So we're strong at Chicago. Thought we had a top 5 car, and I made a mistake there, and we got ourselves a little bit behind and finished 9th. And then today I thought we had a solid second place car at least all day, and then they gave me a shot to win. And I didn't hang on for it, but they did a good job of putting me in position to win, and came home second. So I feel like our performance is good. We just got to get the finishes every week.
Additional questions? Yep, go ahead.
Matt, it's rare to be disappointed with second, but after the run that you've been on here, what do you leave here disappointed, or do you feel good that you still are in solid point position?
I don't want to say I don't care about the points, because you care. You want to advance to the next round, but it's really the farthest thing from my mind, right now, or even the last few restarts. Just wanted to win. You're in position to win, and you got the preferred groove for the preferred line for the restart, which is usually a pretty big advantage here. And never really had to race Kevin all day. I knew he was strong, but he wasn't, up there by the 78 in a couple of those cars. So felt great about my positioning. Felt good about my chances on that last restart, and I just totally didn't get it done, which is disappointing. The restart before that, and the one before that, when the 78 was there, I had much less confidence. He was very, very, very strong, and that was all I had to hold him off. So anyway, I was hoping I could have got through the gears a little better and cleared him getting into one. I think maybe I would have, probably would have been able to hang on, but I just didn't get that done.
Dustin?
Dustin Long, NBC Sports. After the race, you just expressed a little bit of frustration about, I think you used the word micromanaging from the tower on the restarts. How would you like those things to be examined, and how much did that, and I don't want to say if it got in your head, but just affected how you did that last restart?
I mean, it's Jason's job to tell me that the tower says something, and they made it sound like I slowed down the last time, but, in my opinion, the leader is always supposed to have the advantage. He's the leader. He earned that advantage. And they said I slowed down a little bit last time, which I got to rewatch it. I don't really think I did. But if I did at all, it's because the inside car was laying back a little bit, and you want to make sure that he gets up to your nose so it's a fair restart. If he's back at your door and anticipates it a little bit, it's not a fair restart. He's going to have, be equal to you or a little bit better. So I thought I did a good job on that restart. And then the last one, I saw Kevin at my door, and I should have known better. I should have went deep in the box and waited, and the acceleration was probably better down there anyway, but I didn't. I went right at the first line, and he anticipated a little bit that and got rolling good through the gears, and then I got through the gears bad. I spun the tires in second. I spun the tires in third. So I had a really bad restart, besides all that. So anyway, I don't know. I felt good about what I was going to do there then, but I should have known better. When I was looking out the window, I could see his right front tire. I should have known not to go. I should have just waited, because it was my prerogative to wait till the last line, and I should have just waited until he got even with me, and I probably would have had a better chance.
Any final questions for Matt? Bob?
Bob Hocker, ESPN. When you're restarting with Harvick beside you, is it any different than with Truex is beside you? Kind of a fellow Toyota who may race you just more, I guess, with lack of a better term, gentlemanly, just because he's kind of your teammate.
Well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, you know, I wasn't, you know, worried about Martin crashing me. I wasn't worried about Kevin crashing me. I wasn't, you know, worried about him different like that. I mean, obviously Martin had a win, you know, and we didn't, so I probably didn't leave him maybe as much room as if it was the other way around. You know, but I knew they were both going to race hard for the win. I just, I actually felt better about the last one, just because I didn't really race him all day. You know, he was about, I think, about running in third. Me and the 78 were up there, so I thought as long as I got to turn one first, the last restart I was going to have. I felt the best out of that one than any of them all day, and then ended up being my worst one. So I just did a bad job managing that whole last restart.
And just how big a threat do you consider Harvick for the title?
I don't know. He was first the first year and second the second year, so I'm thinking he's a pretty big threat.
All right, Matt. Well, thanks for joining us this evening, and good luck
All right.
next week.
Thanks, guys.